Keep it raw. Keep it raw, boy. You already know what's up. I keep it raw, boy. Okay, I'm just weird.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Most men nowadays do have the motivation to go out and do things, but most of you guys... Most men nowadays do have the motivation to go out and get things done, but the biggest thing most of you guys lack is the consistency and the discipline to actually go pursue an endeavor without getting immediate results. Most of us grew up with a fairly easy life. This could be a controversial assumption, but the majority of people I'm referring to is the people born from maybe like 1995 to like 2005, 2006, because things were and still are in, you know, a constant evolution. Like, I'm kind of referring to, you know, all the technological advancements we made and all the things that we put in place to actually make life more convenient and make life more easier. This is like, you know, like cars and anything, this chair that I'm sitting in, like editing platforms for these videos, me just pressing record, not having to pull out all these things. Like, this is going to give us a lot less discipline because one, we're now going to start being more reliant on these technological advancements, and it takes a lot of self-discipline off of us. We're like, you know what, yeah, we'll just let the technology do it, we'll let it all do that. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, but it's definitely something that we need to become more aware of. And once you do become more aware of it, you need to understand how to have that healthy balance, because, you know, heavily relying on something that makes your life more convenient is going to start just taking the load off of you. And once you take a big load off yourself, soon you're going to realize that you can't even handle any sort of load or workload. Like, for example, my brother cooks for me. I'll take this. My little brother cooks my meals for me, and he recently broke his pinky. One day he broke his pinky, and then what happened? Like, I had to start cooking for myself, and I had to wash the dishes. Right now I still have to wash the dishes because you can't really wash them, and I can't, like, it made life so easy for me. And I'm like, bro, I don't want to wash the dishes, and I let them sit there. I'm like a little bitch for like two weeks, letting the dishes sit there because I can't. Like, I start complaining, and boom, I lack discipline to do dishes and clean my damn kitchen because I paid somebody else to do it. You know, little things like that, if that makes sense. There's no reason to be disciplined. You know, I wasn't always self-disciplined at all, and, you know, most of my childhood I didn't do shit in school. I ditched classes, I watched pornography all the time, I ate like shit, I played video games, I indulged in a lot of things that weren't actually bringing any benefit to my life. But I was a little kid, so what else am I gonna really do, to be honest? But when I did start to implement discipline in my life and start going to the gym, start eating healthy, pull myself away from all these easy pleasures and actually take time to just do the things that really mattered, that's when I, you know, started to actually have goals for myself. And I think what the majority of men lack nowadays is clarity towards those goals, or even goals at all. And, like, bro, I mean, if you don't have goals, or you're not actively pursuing something, then what's the point of really living? Life is a video game, and if you don't have goals, it's like you're just sitting there with the loading screen. Not even loading screen, you're just sitting there with a console, just sitting there with the controller in your hands, just staring at it, just like, bro, start pressing some buttons, bro. That's what life is about. The reasons may not be big enough to actually get moving. Like, okay, we all do have goals, we all have something that we're trying to progress to, and we all may have reasons towards those goals. But are those reasons gonna actually, you know, get your ass to stop smoking, get your ass to stop playing video games, get your ass in the gym, get your ass to start saving money, get your ass to start eating clean? Are those goals actually going to be able to do that? Are those reasons actually going to do that? My bad. Are those reasons going to actually help you do that? See, me personally, I look at my goals as a building. Okay, a huge building, and the foundation of that building are my reasons and my whys to doing what I'm doing. Okay, and if, for example, if you want to get rich, and the only reason for getting rich is to have nice cars and, you know, wear nice clothes, I highly doubt that you're going to be able to stay disciplined in the work required to get those results, because, you know, deep down that those things aren't fulfillment, bro. Like, have you ever seen a supercar before? Like, walking down the street, you know, you see a car, just going down a Lamborghini, whatever the hell it may be. You just glance for a second, you're like, ooh, and then that's it, bro. It's nothing. It's literally a car. It's actually nothing. That cannot be a main factor, bro. Seriously, how do you react? Think about that. How do you react? People are like, I want these nice cars, I want all these bitches, I want this, that. But think about how you react when you see those things. That's the same reaction you'll get when you have those things. And I mean, if you're chasing the validation and all that kind of stuff, then you're not going to stay consistent with those goals. I'm just letting you know. But if you end up building your goals on a good foundation, you know, for example, say you want to retire your mom, say you want to build schools in places that are less fortunate, build schools, provide jobs in places that are less fortunate, donate to charities, maybe start your own charity, all these little things, help the homeless, or provide life-changing value to people who are struggling. You know what I'm saying? Like, those kind of reasons towards your goals, having those kind of reasons and those kind of whys are actually gonna help you progress, and that's what's gonna make you stay disciplined, bro, because your goals and your reasons are bigger than just you, and that's really what it takes. Last one, baby. Na, 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 na. Next is that you don't believe in yourself, bro, and honestly this is probably the biggest one. And I mean, I can go into the whole cliche of how social media is, you know, doing this to you, but the thing is, you already know this. But the biggest problem is that you don't believe that you have an identity off of social media. You don't believe that you can, you know, take yourself off of social media. So how do we mitigate this, and how do we attack this problem head on? First thing you need to do is, okay, you can't get it off your phone. It is what it is. You're stuck on it. It's an addiction. You can't just cut it off right away. So what you need to do is you need to go into your notes and write down your goals. But one habit I need you to stick to every single day in order to actually believe in yourself is, one, read those notes every single day of your goals, and soon maybe you'll start adding to it. But read those notes and then go spend as much time with your phone. I don't give a shit, you know, go to Instagram, go to Snapchat, do whatever you do after you read those goals. But maybe a week or 2 or 3 weeks down the road, you're going to start reading them. Then you're going to go to the Instagram app and you're going to kind of look at, you're going to be like, okay, what the fuck am I doing? Like, you're going to start doing the things that's necessary to progress towards those goals, rather than going to do something that's, you know, causing a regression. Is regression a word? Whatever, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I mean. You have to like try to like pull back at that action, if that makes sense. So that's what I did, you know, start reading it, the goals, and then so you can be like, okay, now let's not go on Instagram, let's maybe do what I need to do. Say one of the goals is to get more money. You're like, oh shoot, okay, let's start searching some business ideas. What can I do to start making more money online, or whatever the fuck it may be? How do I save my money from my job? You know what I'm saying? Little things like that. Okay, then you low-key start to believe in yourself, man. And the thing is that, like, you can do that thing, bro. You can distance yourself from social media. I actually believe that you can do it, because anybody can. If I did it, bro, you can do it, man. And I haven't really achieved anything, but I've separated myself from that social media 100%. I'm disgusted with it. Soon you're gonna start to open the app with disgust.
So no head?
Okay, simple as that. But once that does happen, you're going to look at the app with disgust, and then you're just going to want to continue to do things that progress towards your goal. Then boom, once you start tending to those goals, your self-belief is going to start growing and growing and growing and growing, and then now you have a little bit of discipline to those goals. Simple as that. People always say, no, just cut off social media, but it's an addiction, bro. It's the same thing I said with pornography and all these other things. You can't just cut it off right away. You have to start small. So you're going to have to start small with limiting your social media time as well. Lastly, I just want to leave you with a little mindset hack that's helped me immensely along my journey of staying disciplined with everything that I usually do. And yeah, honestly, it's talking to myself out loud every single day, or every single time I feel myself starting to maybe act in an undisciplinary way. Okay, where I'm like, oh, maybe I don't, like, for example, yesterday it was blizzarding. I was like, you know what, maybe I should just take the easy way, go home, maybe work out tomorrow, because the van doesn't have winter tires. I don't want to risk crashing. Like, sound like a straight bitch, okay? But then I talk to myself with a more logical way. I'm like, okay, no, think about this, bro. The gym is like 5 minutes away. All you gotta do is drive slow, you know, stay in the right lane so people can just pass you no matter what. It doesn't matter. Drive slow, get to the gym, do your workout. Done. Like, talking to myself like that, or times where I'm like, I don't really want to record right now, it's gonna take a long time, I'm gonna have to do a couple retakes, I'll then have to send the videos to the editor, and like shit like that, bro. No. Like, just talk to yourself and understand, like, is what you're saying an excuse or not? And that's gonna help you out a lot. And some people say, I talk to myself all the time, but like I said, it's just bullshit. They don't ever talk to themselves in a productive way. So yeah, learn who the hell you are. That's all I gotta say, man. So love you, bro. Start tomorrow strong, G. Peace.